Well, hey everyone, it's been a while since I posted a video and I'm getting ready to start cutting hay. It's that time of year. I'm on a new field that I'm very excited about. It is irrigated pasture. It's 34 acres of irrigated coastal. Y'all hear that knock? When you first start the PTO up, I think it's that drawbar. Keep an eye on it, but I am sectioning off this back section back here that doesn't get irrigation because it's got a lot of nightshade in it, and the landowner he's okay with feeding it to his cows. He runs about 200 cows on this place. It's a total of 600 acres, and he's got 4 different irrigation pivots, so it's a really cool ranch. And I'm so thankful to have a piece of property like this, but all I can do is do my best to try to do a good job so I can stay out here and keep farming the hay. I do have to cover the electric bill for the pivot, or part of it, you know, my share, but I think he said when he runs those 4 pivots in a year's time, it's about a $10,000 bill. But you know, when you're selling irrigated hay, you got to add that cost into the hay, so it does make the hay more expensive. But in a time like this, where here in Central Texas we've gotten maybe an inch to an inch and a half of rain so far, and we're in the almost the middle of May. You know, every other field that I've got fertilizer on is hurting pretty bad. It's not looking too pretty. The Massey is awesome. It is a huge difference going from the Workmaster to the Massey. It's just a really comfortable tractor. You know, it is more expensive, but I'm glad I made the leap, because I did pick up, I mean, I have more land to farm this year, and so, you know, like any tractor, I want to be as comfortable as possible and convenient. So the auto throttle's nice. I can't wait to try out the brake to neutral when I bail. I'm hitting rocks, but I'm going to cut it. I'm going to let this dry out for about a day, because this cutter, in case you don't follow the channel, this Vermeer Team 700 does not have a conditioner on it. Those of you that don't know, a conditioner crimps the grass as it spits out the back of the cutter to break all the wax off the stem and helps the dry time. You know, it helps it dry down a lot faster. So I'm going to let all this rest for a day. Tomorrow I'm going to let it dry out during the day, and then Thursday I'm going to come back in and rake it all up, and Friday I'm going to bale it. All right, I'm baling hay. Alright, let me just show you. Alright, I hope you can get a good view of this. I wanted to kind of point out one of the main reasons why I wanted the tractor with the brake to neutral feature. Whenever I make a round bale, hopefully you can see my feet. I won't touch the clutch, and I'll keep it in. I'll keep the gear selector in forward the whole time. This field has got smooth spots, and it's got rough spots, especially when you run over the ruts of the pivot. I'm going to have to fill all these ruts in somehow. The Dyna 2 transmission is awesome, because, you know, I'd like to pick up speed without shifting gears, and by hitting the button down here where my thumb is, I'm doing 4.7. You know, I cranked it up to 6 miles an hour with just the push of a button. And then when I come up to a center pivot rut, I'll slow it down, all without shifting gears, man. I'm really happy I made the decision to purchase this tractor. This crop is pretty thin, so it's taken a while to make a round bale. We've only gotten like an inch of rain so far this year, if that. I mean, we're down here in Central Texas. We just haven't been getting the rain like they have up in North Texas. Matter of fact, all my other fields that don't have irrigation, they're just not ready yet to bale. This one, you know, probably could have got another week or so, but there's a rough spot from the hogs. But I've got people banging down my door looking for hay, so I need to hurry up and get some. But with the price of fertilizer and fuel and this little drought we're in, you know, I'm gonna have to significantly raise the price of my hay, unfortunately. There's just nothing I can do about it. I can't give it away. I've got the PTO and 540 economy. My total gallons used so far since I first cut the field is 19.8 gallons, so I'll get a tally of the total when it's all done. Well, this is pretty sad. We're at 50 inches, we're going to 58. I did replace the belts on this baler during the off season. I put rough cut belts on it. The manual calls for I guess smooth cut or smooth finish, but I did the rough cut hoping that it'll help start the bales easier on these New Holland round balers. Last year I had to keep the RPMs low when I started a new bale to get the grass rolling inside the chamber. And so far, this one I can crank up the speed and get after it. Knock on wood. Alright, a little bit of thicker hay. We ought to be here ready soon. There we go. So I'm just going to hit the brake. Haven't touched the clutch. The baler's wrapping the bale. Putting 3 wraps on it. It's ready to discharge. I'm going to hit the auto throttle and open up the gate. And then when we're ready to go, I'm just going to let off the brake pedal, hit the auto throttle, and here we go. It's all pretty simple and efficient, and don't have to clutch and shift gears like the Wordmaster I had to, but it's just a different tractor. You know, I guess the equivalent tractor to this would be the Power Star, and I don't know if you can get all these features in a Power Star. You probably can, you just got to pay for it. So, right. See if I can turn the camera around. Get you guys looking at the baler. Well, the final count on this 34 acres was 79 bales, which isn't all that great, but especially for irrigated pasture. But like I said, we haven't been getting much rain, and I probably could have waited another couple of weeks to cut this and yielded more, but I got people banging on my door for hay, so I had to get it done and get some. in stock. But now it's time to put all this up. I'll show you a new piece of equipment I got to help with that. But the Massey did great. That Dyna 2 transmission is killer. All right, it's the day after baling and I'm getting all the hay out of the field. I've already made 2 deliveries and now I'm getting the rest of it out. And here's a new piece of equipment I got to help move the hay off this field. And the reason why I bought it was because I don't have a second tractor to move all this hay once I get my tractor off the field on another job or back home. You know, I could stack all this up in the corner somewhere along the fence line, but I won't have my tractor here to move it. So if I get all the hay off the field the day after baling, I can haul it to my house and self-dump it and just get it there and get it unloaded without having to buy a second piece of equipment and maintain it. But that's what I'm up to. So let me set up the GoPro so y'all can watch. This is a brand new Industries American brand 20x4 trailer. It's a 40-foot long trailer, hauls 20 round bales, and it's hydraulic self-dumping. And this thing is super fast. No more having to strap and double stack and wait for somebody to unload once I get to their house or get to their place. So let me get going here. And just like that, they're dumped. Super fast, super efficient. All right, well, I'm gonna end the video here. So thanks for watching. And I've got a nice little project coming up that some of you that hay and you wanna weigh your own round bales, I got a great idea to do that on your own. So stay tuned for more videos and thanks for watching.